Hello Year 6, it's another of those little helpful arithmetic tips. This one is going to be long division, which is a favourite of many of you, as I remember from lessons. So let's have a look at this one. We have 1,242 divided by 23. Now the problem when we're dividing by two digits is that, I don't know about you, I don't really know my 23 times table. So my first port of call there is going to be writing my 23 times table down the side. So let's have a go at working that one out. Well, if I have one lot of 23, I surprisingly have 23, and then I'm going to do 2 times 23, and I know my doubling, so I just end up with 46. When I come to 3 times 23, I can use the other two to help me, because if I have one lot and two lots, if I add them together, I'll end up with 3 lots. So I have my 3 and the 6 is 9, 2 10s and 4 10s. We have 60. Now 4 lots of 23, I can use my knowledge of doubling again, because I know my 2 lots here is 46. So if I double that, I'll have 4 lots. So if I double 46, I end up with 92. And I'm just going to skip the next few, and you'll see there's method to the madness, as there always is. Some of you don't always believe me, sometimes think that she's just gone mad. So the next one I'm actually going to do is my 10 lots of 23. The reason for that is because multiplying by 10 is nice and easy. We're just moving one place value column larger, and it makes 230. And then I'm going to have a look, and I'm going to come back to my 5 times, because 5 is just half of 10. So if I half my 10 lots here, which is 230, I will get my 5 lots there. So I end up with 115. Now for now I'm just going to leave it there, because I might not actually need to work these out, because I can see the calculation's quite small here. It's 1,242. So I'm going to leave it, and if I need to fill in these other ones here, then I will do. So I'm just going to write out now using my formal methods. So I have 1,242, and my divisor is 23. I'm sure at home you're sat there going, she didn't use a ruler to do that. Shh. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is have a look at my thousands column and think, how many groups of 23 can I make from the thousands there? But how many groups of 23,000? Now it's none, sadly. So then I'm going to look at my thousands and my hundreds all together there, and I've got 12 hundreds. Now how many groups of 2300 can I make from the 1200? Guess what? It's none again, which is why this one's quite a tricky one. So now I'm looking at my thousands, my hundreds and my tens all together. Now I need to see how close can I get there with my multiples of 23. So I'm going to come down and look at these here. And I'm just going to fill in my 6 times, just to make sure I couldn't get any closer than 115 than I could to the 124 there. So I'm going to add 23 on here, and I get 138. So that would be too high for 124. So the closest multiple of 23 I can have is 115. And how many lots of 23 was that? It was 5. Okay. So now I'm going to take my 115 away from my 124 and see what my remainder will be. Well, I've got 4 here, take away 5, and I don't want any negative numbers, thank you. So I'm going to exchange here. And now I've got 14 take away 5, and I'm left with 9. And you can see the others would be zeros. If you want to put them in as placeholders, that's fine. But I'm what you call the lazily mathematician. I won't do it if I don't need to. So now we need to look at our ones. So I'm going to bring that 1 digit down, and I'm going to put it next to our remainder of 9 before. This is how it's different from short division. With short division, you bring the remainder across to the digit. But with this one, when we're doing long division, we bring the digit down next to the remainder. It just gives us a bit more room to work, and it lets us work out the remainder nice and accurately. And you can see we're left with 92 ones now, and we need to think, how many groups of 23 can we make? So I'm going to come over to my 23 fact cloud, and perfect. I can see that we have here exactly 92. And I'm going to go and have a look, and that was 4 lots of 23 when we were dealing with our ones column. Now I could do the subtraction, but I could see it would leave me with 0, so there's no remainder here, which is always good news. And then we're going to go and fill out our number sentence, because we can see when we divided 1,242 by 23, we've made 54 groups of 23. So that is your quick wins with double-digit division that we'd use long division for. So that you will need that when you do your arithmetic paper today.